Hello and welcome back to the beautiful gamepad here on the Lithium Project channel. I am Lithium Project and we are here ranking football games from across the ether of the video game timeline. We're doing things a little bit different going forward. Previously, these were all part of a VOD from a Twitch stream. But as I have shifted over to doing a new series on my Twitch streams going forward, I'm going to kind of centralize all of the football ranking content to just straight up record video recordings. Primarily just because it means I can just kind of smash out a video here and there when needed, and I don't have to try and kind of collect a bunch of games together, and it just makes my life a little bit easier for me. So going forward, you know, expect to see me in my dressing gown as I do this at 9 o'clock in the morning, if it is required. Today we are looking at a game called Super Goal for the SNES. I believe it's our first time venturing over to the SNES. It has a couple of games. There's one game in particular was one that I remember playing when I was younger. Super Goal is not it. This comes to us by way of Toze. My presumption is that they're a Japanese developer, but I'm not 100% on that. And let's not waste any time. Let's just get to it. That's me. That's my Streamlabs. There we go. That should be good now. Actually, I'm just going to double check. Yep, there we go. I'm having to go back to like a 2-screen setup means that I had a handy third screen that was perfect for using just for like the spreadsheet, but now I don't have that, and I haven't quite kind of figured out the flow of a 2-screen setup yet, and these are some proper first world problems to have. Anyway, Super Goal, or just Goal apparently, or is it by Jaleco? Who knows who the fuck this game is by. We are quite limited to our options apparently. Holy shit. Offsides on, fouls on. I probably will need the radar. Go to game. Do I get... This might be the first football game we've played where I haven't actually had an option to pick a team. Oh, okay, we do. Just the process, the flow is not quite what I'm used to. That'll gotta be my boys. And we'll go against USA, who seem ridiculously overpowered. I've got to be honest. Do I guess well, the US team in like? I mean, obviously the World Cup was what? What are these guys? Hi there, my friends. How are you? I appreciate that the Irish team are all redheads. They're all gingers. There's a slight Aryan vibe about the US team that I'm not. They all look like mini Donald Trumps. Can't say I'm a fan of that. Alright. I'm a fan of 352. I've been playing a bunch of Pro Evo, and I've been using primarily a 352 setup. I don't know about the Irish national team in the early 90s if they used a similar setup. I would imagine they didn't. But we're gonna go with that. Heads or tails, heads or tails, heads or tails. We'll go heads. Heads. Liberty. Oh, I can pick. Can I pick side? Or so I can pick side, or I can decide to kick off. I'll kick off. You don't actually really get that thinking about it in most football games. It's pretty cool. God, look at the state of these sprites. What the fuck happened to the sound there? Alright, let's see if we can get the ball at the pitch. I like the fact the ball has a little face on it, and I like the fact that it rolls in one specific direction regardless of which way the ball's actually going. This is like purely digital movement. I can't run diagonally. If I try and run in a diagonal direction, my player stops on the spot, which is really handy. What the fuck is that noise? Because like I'm guessing it's like the crowd's responding to something, but nothing is happening when it decides to blare that sound effect, and it's quite jarring. Although maybe I can like do a diagonal input. Maybe it's like the emulator or something, because the CPU is definitely aiming and firing in a diagonal direction. So it could be an emulator thing, but it is handicapping me somewhat. Yeah, let's just hoof the ball down the pitch, because I'm not getting very far at the moment. Maybe I should have turned fouls off. And I also kind of forgot there for a second that like the SNES does have shoulder buttons, and I should use them. The R1 does change your character. L1 doesn't seem to do much. Right, we've got one shot on target. We've accomplished something. How is a free kick in this game going to work? Not much in the way of aiming. Oh, off the post! Off the post! Yeah, you're definitely aiming diagonally, so there is a way to do it. Like, I was wondering maybe if it was holding the left bumper down, maybe, or something, but it feels stiff. Not quite unplayable, but certainly limiting. It's a pretty dope song, I'll give it that. You kind of felt it was coming. What are we getting? We get replays? Nah. No, we're not quite there. Maybe that was in Super Goal 2. I can't, like, I have to pass directly to the right or to up or down, and it's not really how football is played. Like, I was trying to press up there to pass, and it just didn't want anything to do with it. And I can't even tackle in a diagonal direction as well, so I have to be, like, head on. It doesn't help that my players are the slowest fucking players known to man. Got a bicycle kick. This game has a few things going for it. It's not great, but, you know, it's not completely devoid of character and merit. Weirdly, he runs faster if I run up than if I run from the right. I feel like the goalkeeping AI is completely absent. It's there to save, but it ain't running out. Oh wait, the music sped up as we get closer to the final to the end of the half. That's pretty cool. That's a real early 90s kind of, you know, Mario World type of gimmick. It's pretty cool. I gotta get back in this. It's not working for me at the moment. Ah, this. Okay, I'm guessing it's an American developer then, maybe. Because cheerleaders now, come on. That is not authentic to the football experience. I mean, I guess technically you can change your formation at halftime if you want to. Did not think that would be an option for me. Actually, I should pause the game and see if there are any. I doubt there's anything. No, there's pause. Yeah. I'd have been stunned if it was giving me the option to fucking do substitutions. They got one spot they like kicking from or shooting from. Ah, they're just running rings around me. That was always going in. Always going in. They really let you soak it in between the goal going in and the kickoff again. You already get a few moments to reflect. Don't kick it across the goal line. What are you doing, Mark? It's madness. And there's clearly... Jesus. There's clearly like a limitation in terms of how many tracks the audio can play, because you can hear where the sound has to cut out to compensate for whatever new sound it's trying to load in. Oh, what are you doing? Oh my god. I can tell you right now, that was not the direction I was aiming. Long balls work really well. Just try that. Or they can bicycle kick it like they're fucking Ibrahimovic from the halfway line. Oh, come on, come on. What? I'm pressing down. I'm pressing down on the D-pad. Pass down, for God's sake. Maybe there's something on the right bumper when I have control of the ball. Maybe that does something. No, it does nothing. Go on, back to your master race. Can we keep this down to at least a respectable 3? Can we just kind of try and keep hold of the ball? Not waste possession. Apparently not. That was unnecessary. That was uncalled for. You didn't have to do that. You're 3-0 up. I pressed right. I pressed the pass backwards, which apparently is just not a thing you can do in this game. Ah, oh, that's outrageous. That is outrageous. I would have liked to have seen a replay of that one, in fairness. The word that flashes up like foul or goal kick or whatnot, the way it's kind of animated feels very of its time for the SNES. Like, I think it's Super Tennis, I think it's called. Does kind of a similar thing, I think. And maybe it's like a sports game thing in general, but it definitely feels like of its time. You know, it just takes a word that would be static otherwise and give... Alright, slowly but surely we're going to get up the pitch. Just takes a word that's very static and gives it a little bit more vibrancy. What fucking direction was that? I pressed left that time. Maybe I shouldn't have held anything. Or maybe that's how... No, because if I hold left and pass, it would pass to the left. But maybe not when I'm trying to do a free kick, which is stupid. Sometimes you just gotta clear it. I was like, maybe I'm close to the goal, but no. Nowhere near it. Whatever. But yeah, the ball's got a little smiley face. I like that. I can't tell if I'm walking closer to the crowd or something about that animation. Am I walking closer to the audience? I think I am. Yeah. That's actually quite trippy. Unnecessary parallax scrolling background, but I'll take it. I appreciate it. Alright. There we go. That is goal. By Jaleco, apparently. Oh no, that was the wrong way around. There we go. There we go. Alright, so super goal or goal. Is it goal? Is it super goal? I need to double check. Super Goal 2. Oh, published by Jaleco. Okay, alright, whatever. Fine. Bad game. Not great. Definitely not as bad as Soccer in America International Cup, because nothing is. And maybe just a smidge, because, you know, again, we're working on the mentality that this is obviously like an old game and the limitations, but I mean, it's 92, and I've played things that were older than 92 that were passable in comparison. So I feel like Fever Pitch Soccer was a smidge more playable, so I think I'll chuck you. Yeah, I'm gonna just chuck you just below there. There we go. There we go. That was easy. Oh, then me breaking the format of my sheet. No, no. What are we doing? It's all gone. Do you know what? I'll fix that off air. All right, that's super goal for the SNES. Our first entry into the SNES. Not a high bar to be cleared by anything else coming up afterwards. If you've watched the channel before, you obviously know the deal here. We're playing football games. We're ranking them for the need of science. Go back, watch that. We've obviously now got like 19 other videos. Go back and watch them all. Thank you for all the views that I've had. Like these videos have actually been picking up a bit of traction. I really appreciate that. Please, in the comments, let me know of any football games that I haven't played yet that you'd like to see. I'm primarily working up till around the 7th generation, so that kind of Wii 360, maybe PS3, depends kind of emulation wise what is possible. So please give me any suggestions for anything that I haven't played yet. Would love to hear, would love to play them. And if you like the video, please like, please subscribe, and thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again for another installment of the Beautiful Gamepad.